Hi, I'm Grandpa Gary, and I just got here. And today I'm going to fly my Arrows Husky. I was trying to think, it might be my only high wing airplane that I fly right now. Kind of crazy. I had a lot of them there for a while, and I've sold off quite a few of them, and we're down to the Arrow Husky, I believe. I have to think through that and look through my airplane hangar, but anyways, we're gonna have some fun with it. I did make the mechanical trim and the elevator. If you guys remember the last time, I had adjusted the down elevator almost all the way, so I made the adjustment. We do have the 6S 2650 in there, and with that down elevator, I believe I was flying with a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, so even a heavier battery that I'm going to be using today, with it pushed all the way forward in the nose. So we'll see how it handles. I got room to adjust if I need to, but I made that mechanical adjustment. Hopefully it flies great. Let's get this thing in the air. All right, guys, the wind is currently coming out of the west, and we got her in high rates, and we're gonna get this thing in the air quickly because look at them skies. It is rolling in quickly, and it doesn't look like it's going to be too happy when it gets here. So throttle cut off. The last time I flew this, it got up on the nose, but it was okay. It didn't break the prop. Let's go one click on the flaps for this takeoff. Well, it was in the air awful fast, and I wasn't really ready for that. I was trying to do a nice slow rollout, and it lifted into the air. So flaps off. Well, that wind is messing with it. So speed that up. Make sure, yeah, I got the AS3X turned all the way up. Just wanted to make sure. Just the way maybe the wind is coming across different than I thought it was. Guess I got to be really careful how slow I get it going here. The wind is probably in the 10-mile-an-hour range right now, so I wouldn't, or at least it feels like it, and I don't think it's too drastic, but it must be swirling or something because the airplane keeps doing weird things. Although it feels like it actually just feels like it's rolling to the right just a little bit. So I don't know if that's rudder or aileron. Alright, I gave it a little bit of left rudder just to see if it acts a little better. Still messing with the aileron just a little bit, but I do think it was turning towards me. I was trying to see what direction the airplane was turning coming into the wind, and I think it was actually turning, not just rolling. So I gave it a little more left. Woo. A little too low and a little too at me. So time to bank and turn hard. We're just going to try to have some fun instead of doing any more adjustments because with this wind doing stuff, it's hard to tell what the airplane is doing and what the wind is doing. And I do have it in high rates, so I can make it do all kinds of changes in the control surfaces, but yeah. This wind, if we could just get out of some of this wind here for a little bit, I'm sure it'd be nice. We've been dealing with it again here for a pretty sustained amount of days. Kind of did the snap or pop top or something like that. But it's kind of hard to see with it, where the sun's located in the direction of the wind. And it's actually, the sun is behind a cloud right now, so I'm getting a lot of shadow. Those dark clouds are getting darker faster. But I was set on getting out here and having a little bit of fun. And so that's why I'm out here. Just wanted to have a little bit of fun today. Been a little while since I flew the Husky. Really been enjoying this Arrows Husky. I believe it's called the Ultimate because it's got the 6S power, and of course I love the orange color. Just a touch bit more than the red. And of course 6 over the 4 is so much better. Little bump on the ground. Of course, when you're inverted, you don't want to try doing that little bump. It can do some pretty, in high rates, it can do some pretty tight loops. It's pretty crazy. It flies pretty good at about half throttle, even in this wind. I am every once in a while pushing the throttle up, but it's still pretty quick right there at half throttle. So I came out of the outside loop, powered it up a little bit, rolled it over, and did a nice tight regular loop. My timer just said that the 5 minutes were up, but I'm gonna circle back around and make one more inverted pass. And then we'll just come over the top. Nice. And then we'll set up for the landing. And today we're gonna go without any flaps. Keep some speed here in the wind. I'll take that. Little bouncy, but the suspension on this is really good. And with it getting dark, man, those lights are popping on the leading edge of the wing. And then, of course, it's got the red and aviation blue lights on this end. Always loved that they called that aviation, or they called it aviation green, and it would be blue. This is actually a green LED, but it always kind of triggered me because the company I work for actually makes lighting for aircraft, and you'd see the lens and it was blue, but they called it aviation green. So now I got all the dark clouds all above me, and before we start seeing rain, I need to get out of here. But big thanks to the Lord for giving me enough time to get a flight in today and just a little bit of happiness. And I appreciate all your guys' support out there. You guys are really helping me out with the views and the comments, and especially you Patreon and members. I really appreciate all your guys' support. Until next time, I'm Grandpa Gary. and I just got here.